There's no need to fear dead souls unless you are a dead soul yourself. You're surrounded by dead souls in the Matrix. They're here for a reason. You're on a journey, and along your journey, you learn about yourself through the realities you create. Every living thing you encounter is a teacher. Animals teach us about every element and quality that comprises our being. Plants teach us about our propensities, our locatedness, and our history. We are also surrounded by organic portals. We can call them dead souls, shadow souls, corpses, or any other suitable referent. Some may believe organic portals are planted in the matrix or the reality we find ourselves in to disconnect us from our true selves, to take us further away from our higher self, to further entrench us in this imprisonment, in the slavery and bondage we're finding ourselves in. That may be true, but there is an often overlooked layer of complexity I'm going to discuss here. Organic portals are our real teachers. If we want to learn about ourselves, who we are, why we are here, and our destiny, we are going to find the answers to these questions within the organic portals we encounter. They teach with incredible clarity, and they also heighten our own clairvoyance. The more they're embraced by the majority and considered to be thought leaders, the more material and symbolic wealth they assume, the more attention they command, the more they have the capacity to influence public opinion, the more they will teach you about who you really are. If you're repulsed by what they say, if you find yourself shaking your head and asking yourself, how have we gotten to this point? You're learning, and they are giving you more than you could possibly return to them. The irony is in the gift. The further they attempt to take you away from your higher self, the more they attempt to disconnect you from nature, the more you will learn about your strengths and your vulnerabilities. Attempting to wake them up and attempting to paint your version of common sense on their campus and attempting to point out contradictions in their behavior or attempting to alter their path are not only futile undertakings, they will stand in the way of your learning. Yes, it's a trap. You will not only be preventing yourself from learning, you will find yourself entangled in this exchange that is by design going to further distance you from your higher self. You are at the driver's seat in your journey. You have total and complete control over what you are ready to learn, what you choose to be repulsed by, and what you do and do not want your reality to be shaped by. Being able to learn from these organic portals is a virtue. Take a look at this collage of proclaimed leaders, influential figures, celebrities, and conveyors of gnosis. Ask yourself why they exist in your reality and what direction you choose to steer yourself toward. They are teaching you about your strengths and your vulnerabilities. Will your vulnerabilities prevail? Will you use this as an opportunity to elevate your vibratory consciousness to a level that transforms your reality into something that is more profound? The key word is profound, and not in the way it's used in the clip you're about to see.
We believe the best protocol to develop for executions in the state is inert gas inhalation. Executions are the most profound application of state power.
I came to the department January 8th of 2016, and ever since that date, I've been in the mad hunt for drugs to perform lethal injection executions in Oklahoma. I think the reason that nitrogen was suggested in the statute is when you buy gas in the industrial world, that's the cheapest gas available. Humane, efficient manner.
Please welcome retired United States Army Lieutenant General and former Director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, Michael Flynn.
I'm here tonight as a determined American who loves our country and our way of life. We must regain our ability to truly crush our enemies. War is about winning. Our way of life is in jeopardy. Our very existence is threatened.
The Second Amendment isn't there for duck hunting. It's there to protect us from tyrannical government and street thugs. The tyrants did it. Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. Doesn't matter how many lemmings you get out there on the street begging for them to have their guns taken. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand? That's why you're going to fail, and the establishment knows no matter how much propaganda, the Republic will rise again when you attempt to take our guns. Or why don't you come to America? I'll take you out shooting. You can become an American and join the Republic. The U.S. number one cause of death is suicide now because they give people suicide mass murder pills. But you've got hordes of people burning down cities and beating old women's brains out every day.
What's a ridiculous?
And I want to say this right here. You think you're a tough guy? Have me back with a boxing ring in here, and I'll wear red, white, and blue, and you can wear your Jolly Roger.
It feels good in here. Thank you so much for being here. You know, as you feel when you walk into this room, there's a lot of positive energy in here, and that's the way I like to live my life. Everybody's all worried about flu season, and so it's starting early this year. Have you gotten your flu shot, anybody? Yeah? We should give flu shots here in the Riff Raff room. Yeah. I haven't gotten a flu shot, and I'll tell you why. Because you know what's in the flu shot? Flu.
If you spent any time on Twitter in the past 48 hours, then you heard about our next story. Rapper B.O.B. blowing up Twitter with his theories on the actual shape of the Earth. I'm gonna tell you, looks like we've got ourselves a code red science emergency. So I'm gonna have to do something I rarely do. I gotta hit the science panic button.
Science Emergency Defense Program initiated.
This B.O.B. BS about the Earth being flat is getting out of control. Can you please help us?
Oh, all right, listen, B.O.B., once and for all. The Earth looks flat because, one, you're not far enough away at your size. Two, your size isn't large enough relative to Earth to notice any curvature at all. If you want to think the world is flat, go right ahead. But if you think the world is flat and you have influence over others, then being wrong becomes being harmful. The Earth isn't flat. And by the way, this is called gravity.
Images tell us so much more than my words are capable of telling. That's all for now. Be well, sun gaze, and reject fear.